Hey everyone, how are you today? It is Wednesday, July 8th. My name is Stacy Pratt and I am a certified health coach. I'm hopping on here today because I was taking a spin class the other day and it really made me think about a live that I had done a while back but hadn't really given a lot of thought to since then. As far as communicating what I learned from it. And I really thought that now is the time to revisit what I learned and to share it again. If you are scrolling through and you see this post, what you'll see is the question mark, coach? No, I can do it myself. And then my comment, can you? Because I couldn't. And the bottom line is none of us can. Throughout life, we've had teachers, we've had mentors, we've had coaches in all different aspects. And with your health journey, it shouldn't be any different, right? So what struck me the other day was while I was taking a spin class, I'm sorry, the dogs, of course, have decided that they need to share their acoustics and their wonderful singing with us. As I was taking the spin class, there were some things that were being said and done that really made me think. So what I want you to do is, I want everybody who watches this, I want you to raise your arm. Just raise it above your head, right? Raise your hand. Can you do that for me? Did you raise your hand? Okay. Now I want you to raise it higher. Can you do that? Bet you can. Can you raise it a little higher? Maybe even higher? How far can you stretch it? Stretch it. Okay, so here's the question. When I asked you to raise your hand, why didn't you stretch it up there as far as you possibly could when I asked you to raise your hand? And that's because we find ourselves living in that comfort zone where we're willing to stretch ourselves so far or do something so far. But in order for us to reach our full capability, we need somebody to come alongside us and encourage us to push just a little bit harder, make just a little bit of a tweak. Move just a little bit more. And that's what struck me in the spin class the other day as I'm pedaling away and I think I'm giving it my all. My incredible spin instructor says, just a little more tension on there. You can do it. And I was like, okay. And I did it. And then you know what? I could do it. But I wasn't going to put that tension on there myself. She encouraged me. She told me I could do it. And she asked me to do it. So I did it. So what happened? My workout was better, and I'm building bigger muscles and better stamina and better cardio health because she's coaching me along and encouraging me. And we need that with our health journey too. Little baby steps, you need the encouragement. So what I do and what my fellow health coaches do who come alongside me and we all work together for your greater good, for our plan, we encourage you. So let me paint a picture for you, okay? You want to go on a hike. And there's a beautiful mountain that has these gorgeous vistas that you want to see because you know when you get to the top, it is going to be absolutely incredible and gorgeous up there, right? Just beautiful views. So you start and you're going to go on this hike by yourself, which is fine. You have your backpack, you have everything that you think you need, and you're going to go on this hike. Well, the hike is on the side of a mountain, right? Because you need to climb up this mountain to get to the top of the mountain. So you're climbing up this mountain and you're trying, as you're going up, you're trying to look at the views and the trees and the flowers. Well, on this path are roots from trees, there's some rocks, there are some boulders, there are some slippery, gravelly type places, there are some places that are narrower. And you're making your way up this incredible path, okay? But what happens is, because you're trying to look around, you maybe slip on some of the gravel, okay? But you catch yourself because you're not on that much of an incline and you've just started and you're not tired yet. So you slip and you catch yourself. So then you start focusing on, well, I have to look at the path. I have to keep my eyes focused on the path. So now you're focused on the path and you get I don't know, maybe, another 20 minutes up the path. But now you've realized you've missed seeing the flowers you were looking for, and maybe a special tree. Maybe you missed the bunny that ran across, or maybe if you're in Alaska, maybe you missed, an elk sighting or a mountain goat sighting, right? So you've missed that because now you're focused on the path. And then you keep going up, and finally you get to the first leveled out area, and you can look out and you see its beauty, but you're just enjoying it yourself. You don't have anybody to say, oh my gosh, look at that with. Look at that beauty, and look what I've done. There's nobody there. So let's go all the way back down to the beginning of the path, and let's say I'm walking on the path with you, okay? And I know, and I've been on this path before. I've seen it. I know what the beauty is, and I know what's coming, right? So you're walking on the path, and I'm next to you, and you're looking at these beautiful trees and flowers that you were so excited to see, and I see the gravel that's coming up. I can take you by the hand or tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, there's a little thing coming up. Just look at this and let's walk around it. And then we go a little farther, and there's maybe a boulder, and I'm like, hey, we have to go this way because otherwise you're going to bang into that boulder, and that's really going to hurt. So we go around it. Maybe sometimes we have to climb over something, right? But then you get to look at the vista, and you get to look at the scenery, and you get to see the beauty of all of it. And you're guided along, so you're not falling and you're not hurting yourself, right? You're not falling on the gravel. You're not banging into rocks. You're not tripping over tree roots and twisting an ankle so that it throws you back on your path. You're able to keep going. And then we get to that leveled area, or then we get to the top, and we look out at that landscape. And you're no longer looking at that alone. You are looking at it with somebody else at your side who can say to you, oh my gosh, look what you've done. You never thought when you started you'd be able to get up this high. You never thought it. But look, I knew you could. And now you're here. And you're like, look at this beautifulness. And I'm like, I know. I've watched you grow to get to this point. It is incredible. And we get to share and do the happy dance together. How beautiful is that? That is why we all need health coaches. That's why we all need coaches. That's why baseball players have coaches. That's why Yo-Yo Ma, who is a phenomenal cellist, still has somebody who teaches him. That's why football players have coaches. That's why we have teachers, right? College teachers, high school teachers, elementary school teachers, because we need people to guide us, people who have been there before us, people who can teach us and help us make the path as straight as possible to get to our goal and to help us navigate the challenges, right? Because we don't know everything. We don't. So that is why health coaching is so important, and that is why we all need somebody to come alongside us. So if this resonated with you and you're interested, I would love to just chat with you and hear your story. I want to hear what your mountaintop looks like. I want to hear what you want to see on that path. I want to hear your why and why you want to get there and what your goals are. I want to get to know you. And then I want to share in the joy that you experience as we go down this path together. Okay? So the next time somebody asks you to raise your arm, you're going to raise it all the way up because you're going to know you can, and you're not going to have a second thought about that. Not going to have a second thought, because somebody will have walked with you on the path, you'll have gotten to your goal, and you're going to feel amazing, 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 amazing. Guys, I just wanted to share that with you today. I hope it resonated. I know that it really touched my heart when it came back to me when I was in the spin class yesterday. So I just knew I needed to share. All right, guys, you have a great day. I am here. Message me, whatever you need to do. I want to get to know all of you. All right? Take care and have a great day. Bye.